All right, let's see. West of the Rockies, you're on the air. Good morning.
Hello, Mr. Bell.
Yes.
All right, I got a couple things to say for you. I need to have some clarification on the fact that you don't believe you're talking about the government's covering up UFOs and how they're trying to deceive us, and you're always talking about that. Then you try to come on and double talk us by saying that you don't think we're responsible for the government.
No, I say that we are the government.
Wait, what make up your mind? What do you mean we are the government? If we are the government, then why would they hide things from us? They are not hiding anything from us.
Even our founding fathers, sir, when they wrote that wonderful document we all live by,
yes, the most wonderful piece of paper in this entire planet,
cautioned us to keep our eye on them and put in all kinds of protections because,
well, I don't think
excuse me, now let me finish and then you can go, okay?
All right.
And put in all kinds of protections specifically so because they understood that the government could get out of control.
Well, it could, and it might, and it would. It is not out of control. Our government is a great and beautiful thing, and people like you who try to tear it down and who try to rip down the foundations of our nation by purporting Bigfoot. I mean, I can't believe you. Bigfoot. You're a grown man, and you're taking this serious.
I love
What
Bigfoot.
is wrong with you?
I love Bigfoot.
Oh, you know, don't get smart with me. You're just... You and your UFO nonsense, you're crazy.
I wish Bigfoot were my dad.
Oh, you know what? Bigfoot is of the devil, if he is anything.
Ah, here we go.
It is demonic doings that are trying to confuse.
Demonic doings.
What's that?
From the devil, right?
As you are, as that caller that called the other night, you are Satan's mouthpiece. You
no,
just talk for the devil.
I'm
You're
virtually...
just trying to deceive Christians, good Christian Americans.
Virtually the Antichrist.
I would say so. You're not actually the beast, but you're working for him.
I'm trying to help you here, sir.
You're trying to help me. Well, why don't help me, and why don't you just get off the air and make way for good people like G. Gordon Liddy, Ollie North, and Rush Limbaugh? You're not even in their league.
They're all on the air.
Well, we could hear a repeat. You are nowhere near the league or the caliber of a man we need on the air.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that.
You are spreading disinformation and defrauding the American public with your constant rhetoric about the government, your Area 51, UFOs. You're anti-Christian. You are anti-American, and I think you should just stop. I am tired of hearing you every night.
Well, just one question.
What?
Why do you listen?
Someone has to keep you in check and counterbalance the lies you put out.
You are compelled to listen, aren't you?
Oh, no, don't start with... See, you speak in the devil's tongue, and you think it's a joke, but
you
it's
are
real.
Compelled.
You're really being channeled by demons.
You will listen, you will listen.
Yes. Will you just cut it out and talk normal?
You will listen to me.
This is what I'm talking
every
about.
Chance you get, every minute.
Joke,
you will keep your radio, you will turn the volume up even higher.
It's a big joke, what you're tearing down the foundations of our nation.
The entire foundation around our ears. You will listen.
I have to take issue with your little trip over to the communist Soviet Union. If you really believe so much that our country had to fight for so long to put them down, then why are you over there building up the communists and helping them reestablish their evil empire by what you told me, giving away valuable secrets to them, and having your little shell, little Charlie, call in and say the things that you're afraid to say because you know that you will lose credibility because all these years while the winds are shifting, you play like you're conservative, and then the winds shift and now you're going to be a little liberal. Well, which is it, mister?
What secrets do you think I gave them?
Sensitive radio production secrets regarding HARP, because you have your insiders who send you those medals and such, and the fact that you would insinuate that there is life on other worlds is simply an act of trying to degrade the God-given status of the most sacred beings in the universe by saying that we are not unique, that we are...
No, wait a minute. It was NASA that said there was life on Mars.
That's right, and they're being controlled by forces from within the Soviet Union, where I feel that you have gone back to get your orders from the Kremlin. You are basically just... the way you try to tear down Mr. Bob Dole and to say that he cannot win against this liberal that is in our White House, who is basically a communist.
You can't even imagine what they told me in the Kremlin.
See, now, you
can't imagine it, sir.
Speak to me in a rational way, because every time I just calm down and make you look a fool. every time.
I have secrets that you can't imagine in your worst nightmares.
You have to resort to that because you are afraid my arguments are like razors. They cut your arguments apart.
Slither me, cut me.
You can't match me intellectually, so you have to play around with your little radio toys and sell our secrets to the commies.
Radio toys, yes.
Sell our, if you like it so much over there, why don't you just stay?
Well, I thought about it.
That's it. That's it. We gotta go. Too bad. I would have enjoyed spending more time with the guy who thinks I'm the devil's toe jam. This is CBC. Back in a moment. West of the Rockies, you're on the air. Hello.
Yes, so, is Art Bell?
Yes.
Yes, I have to take it.
Call toll-free 1-800-618-8255. Well, first of all, I'm not going to allow you to use that word.
Well,
you're going to have to rephrase it. If you want to say, the way I have come to the defense of the gays, you may say that.
I will call them homosexual.
All right, that's fine.
Because, now see, you're defending them again, saying that our Constitution grants them a right under the Constitution forged from the guiding hand of God, our Lord, who forged this Constitution.
They do have rights under the Constitution.
They have no rights. They are, as far as I'm concerned, we should not be married and we should be gassing them. God destroys homosexuals. He hates them. How can you defend any kind of right for them to anything?
Well, going with what you have just suggested. Now, hold on a moment. You are confusing God's job as you see it with yours.
We are charged with God's work. We should not be putting up with this. They are a destroyer of the family. This is the devil's attempt, and this is another example of how you are the devil's mouthpiece, giving propaganda for the devil, saying that our Constitution, which was forged by the very hand of the Lord.
I am not the devil's mouthpiece.
You see, you cannot. You have to resort to your little radio tricks, because you cannot withstand the might of my righteous argument. And as far as I'm concerned, we are charged with the destruction of these vile creatures who are lower on the scale, who God hates even more than those who bear the mark of Cain. He hates them, and we must not put up with this in our society. And they want to destroy the family and marriage.
God does not hate. You hate. You hate. You're so full of hate that you dribble hate. You dribble hate. Do you hear me? You dribble with hate.
The proper term of what they should be called. They should not be referred to in a friendly, less disgusting term. Do you know that these are disgusting people who just want to destroy our country, and you are right there, gladly helping them. And you owe me money as well, because the other night I was trying to get through, and I became so frustrated that I broke my phone.
Well, I was waiting.
I'm charging you.
You know, I was waiting to see. I was going to let you go this time, just to see if you had a heart attack.
What do you mean I am not going to have a heart attack?
I mean, if they're real. I mean, spewing all of this hatred you have. I've got to wonder if one of these nights you're not just going to wind yourself into a seizure, or a blood vessel is going to burst in your little head, and you're going to fall down dead.
I have love, and the Lord has charged me with clamping down, because I am seeing my country being destroyed.
Does God tell you what to do?
No.
Does God tell you what to do?
I have communications with the Lord, yes.
Directly?
Direct, yes, I do.
And so God, you are God's agent, and you...
He gives me the new revelation, and I am a anointed of the new revelation.
The new revelation.
That is correct, and that we will create a new world, not a new world order, mind you, because and the way you are cavorting with your Canadian friends, who are clearly an arm of the English, and you see, I know what they are planning to do.
What do you think? What do you think they're going to do?
The Canadian aggression is fairly obvious.
Canadian aggression?
Yes, because when in conjunction with Mexico and Spain, because they lost these territories in the early formations of the year, they are plotting to get them back from us. The French and the Germans and the English, all enemies of America, they are cavorting with the Russians to take away our sovereignty as a nation through the New World Order, through the United Nations, because they want this land back. How about that land grab that Clinton just did?
All right, well, that's it. That's all I can handle. I really thought he might work himself up into an event here on the air. One of these nights, I think he's going to. Wow.
Turn down my radio because I have a few comments about your show tonight. You have gone totally over the line tonight.
Way over the line.
You have gone over the line. I am disgusted with to hear that this woman is fornicating with who is the devil. It's not. If it's anything, it's a demon coming to her in the middle of the night.
But it's what she wants.
And I know this because of the perverted acts that is done not only to women but to men. And God has revealed to me in the new revelation that now in the end times that demons will descend upon our women and men and in the night and do horrible things to them. And you are promoting this.
Only a little.
How can you sit there and allow this to go on the airways of our nation? This is why I am totally against you, and you have gone too far tonight, and your programs of late have just gone over the edge.
I
you are
knew this
too
would
far.
get to you. I knew it would get to you.
Now you wait a minute. This is just the symptom of the sickness of Satan in our society. Just like the fact the courts in Hawaii have made homosexual marriage. They ruled that can be recognized and acceptable is unacceptable. And we must stand together as Christians.
You wait for me every night, don't you? You listen every night.
Have a serious conversation here.
You are compelled.
You just sit there with your little demonic devil voice, and you won't even listen to me.
You love it.
And the fact that you threaten to kill me, that doesn't matter either.
Admit it.
Why don't you tell them how you told them that?
You love it.
When you threatened me,
You know you love it.
you ran off the air, and you threatened me because I did not want to have you come to my house.
I would never threaten you.
And you were threatening me.
I never
to
threatened
be
you.
a guest on your show because I am a minister of the new revelation from the Lord. And I am the one who receives the anointing of the new commandments. And you break all of them every night. You hear me? You are a fornicator and a destroyer, a murderer of America's morals. You are, and that woman. I behold her in my sight. I would destroy her for what she is. She is a fornicator with demons. She is a perverter and a fornicator against the Lord. And your blasphemy has gone unchallenged and unchecked, and I am here to clamp down on you. And say that I will no longer put up with this.
You're done. You're not going to say any more on my program.
And I command you, I rebuke you, that you stop this. In the name of Jesus.
Something's leaving me. I think you've done it.